It's 5 p.m., you close the laptop, but your mind doesn't close with it. It's still at the desk, still running the scenario, still bracing for an email that hasn't even landed yet. And somewhere along the way, you decided that means something's wrong with you, that you're broken or weak or just bad at relaxing. The reality is, it doesn't mean any of that. It's not willpower, it's biology. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the 90-second switch that actually shuts it off. So here's exactly what I'm going to give you today. Not a breathing trick you'll forget by tomorrow. Not just meditate more, because if it worked for you, you wouldn't be here. I'm going to show you the real physical reason your body refuses to power down after work. Then I'm going to hand you the one switch that turns it off. It takes about 90 seconds. You can do it right at your desk, and I'll say it again because it matters. It has nothing to do with trying harder, because that's the lie most of us are carrying. We think, I should be able to shut this off. Everyone else seems to. Why can't I unwind like a normal person? And so every evening you can't relax becomes one more piece of evidence that something's wrong with you. The reality is that this isn't a character flaw. It's not a discipline problem. It's biology doing exactly what it was built to do. Your nervous system has been running at full throttle for 10, 12, maybe 14 hours. And here's the part no one's telling you. It doesn't know the day is over just because the clock says 5. There's no whistle that blows, and it's still scanning, still bracing, and still standing guard. And you can't think your way out of a body that's still standing guard. Let me show you why. So let's walk through what's actually happening inside you when you can't power down. And then I'm going to hand you the off switch, and I'll explain why it's been right under your nose this whole time. Stay with me, because the fix is simpler than anything you've already tried. And by the end of this, I don't just want you to understand it. I want you to have already felt it work. Here's what nobody explains. Cortisol, the big stress hormone, it doesn't have a clean off switch that flips at 5 p.m. It's supposed to run on a rhythm, like a tide, high in the morning to wake you up and get you moving. Then it's supposed to slide down gently all day long, hitting its lower point at night so your body can finally rest and repair. That's the design. That's what's supposed to happen. But here's what actually happens to an entrepreneur. There's a little almond-shaped part of your brain, and it's called the amygdala. Its entire job, the only thing it cares about, is detecting threats. It's your internal smoke alarm. And for you, the threats never stop coming. Client demand, that's a threat. Cash flow this month, a threat. Payroll, the team member who's quietly checking out. The message that just says, hey, can we talk later? And now the whole afternoon is hijacked. Decision after decision after decision. And here's the thing, your body doesn't understand. Your nervous system cannot tell the difference between a lion in the room and a passive-aggressive email. To your amygdala, the physical response is identical. Same cortisol, same adrenaline, same bracing. The only difference is the lion leaves the room, but the emails never do. They just keep coming all day, every day. So by 5 p.m., your cortisol curve isn't sliding down the way it's designed to. It's still up. It's been up for hours, and that creates the strangest, most exhausting feeling there is. You are bone tired, but you're completely wired at the same time. You collapse onto the couch, and your body still won't let go. The engine is smoking, and your foot is still pressing the gas. You just can't see it. So if you ever sat there at the end of the day, exhausted, drained, nothing left in the bank, and still unable to actually relax, listen to me. That is not weakness. That is cortisol curve that never came back down. Your body isn't betraying you. It's protecting you. It just doesn't know it's safe yet. Let me show you why trying harder to relax actually makes this worse. Here's the cruel twist. When you try to force yourself to relax, come on, calm down. Why are you like this? Just let it go. You are using the thinking part of your brain, the prefrontal cortex, to argue with your survival part, the amygdala. You're trying to reason with your own smoke alarm. And in a tug of war between thinking and survival, survival wins. Every single time. It has to. That's how you're still alive. Your body will always, always prioritize the part that keeps you safe over the part that does spreadsheets. So the reality is trying harder to relax is like flooring the accelerator to slow the car down. You've got the wrong pedal, and it gets worse because faking calm, performing relaxation when your body is still screaming, that is incredibly taxing on the nervous system all by itself. It actually adds to the stress load. So the harder you push to relax, the more wired you become, which makes you push harder, which makes it worse. That's the willpower trap. It's a loop, and you've probably been stuck in it for years. That's why the title of this video says what it says. It was never a willpower problem. You've been bringing discipline to a biology fight, and biology doesn't care how disciplined you are. And I want to be honest with you for a second, because I know this one from the inside. I was that guy for years. I'd close the laptop and physically walk away from my desk, but I never actually left work. I'd be at the dinner with people I love, nodding along, but I was gone. I wasn't there. I was 3 conversations and 2 problems away. I'd lie down at night, so tired my body ached, and my mind would just switch back on, relitigating the day, rehearsing tomorrow, and I did the thing we all do. I told myself I just needed more discipline, more willpower, that if I were a little stronger, a little more dialed in, I'd be able to shut it off like everybody else seemed to. The reality is that I wasn't weak, and neither are you. I was running the exact biology I just described to you, a nervous system that never got the signal that it was safe to stand down. I didn't need more willpower. I needed to learn how to talk to my body in a language it actually understands. And that's what I'm about to give you, because once I found this switch, the evening started coming back, and so did the sleep, and so did the dinners. And look, if you've been watching this far, I think you already know this is you. So I want to invite you to something. I built a free 7-day rhythm called Calm in 7. It's one small reset a day, no app to download, no hour-long meditation, nothing to overhaul in your already full life. Just 7 days of teaching your nervous system how to come back down again, one signal at a time. The link's in the description if you want it. No pressure at all, but it's the most natural next step after this video. Okay, let's go to the mechanism, the actual fix, because here's the good news hidden in all of this. If your body has a gas pedal that's been stuck down, that means it also has a brake. And it does. It's a nerve. It's called the vagus nerve, and it runs from your brainstem all the way down through your chest and into your gut. Think of it as a master brake pedal for your entire nervous system. When you activate that nerve, it sends one message to your whole body. The threat is over. And your body listens. Your heart rate drops. Your breathing slows, and your shoulders come down from around your ears. The lion finally leaves the room. And this time, your body believes it. Now, here's the beautiful part, the part that changes everything. You do not access this break through your thoughts. You can't think your way to it. We already proved that. You access it through your breath, specifically through one thing, a long, slow exhale. The out breath is the brake pedal. That's the whole secret. So here's the switch. You breathe in through your nose for a count of 4, and then exhale, slow, controlled, through your mouth for a count of 8. The exhale has to be longer than the inhale. That's the entire trick. That long out breath is the physical signal that flips the brake on. Do that about 6 rounds, roughly 90 seconds. Let's actually do one together right now so you feel it instead of just hearing about it. I want to encourage you to sit up a little and breathe in through your nose. 2, 3, 4. Now exhale, nice and slow through your mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do that one more time with me. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. And out. Slow. All the way to 8. Feel that little drop in your chest, that tiny loosening in your shoulders? That's not your imagination. That's your nervous system remembering how to land. You just press the brake. And this is why this beats every meditation app you've started and abandoned. You don't have to find 20 quiet minutes. You don't have to empty your mind. Nobody really can. You just have to exhale longer than you inhale for 90 seconds. The moment you close that laptop, That's it. That is the doorway between work you and home you. But here's the honest truth. One good breath on one good day won't undo 20 years of pattern. The reality is that your body doesn't learn through intensity. It learns through repetition. So we're not going to white knuckle this. We're going to attach it to something you already do every single day. Psychologists call this an anchor. Let me make it concrete. I worked with a guy, we'll call him Michael, because honestly, he's a little bit like many of us, successful, driven, and completely fried by 6 p.m. every evening, snapping at his kids over nothing, and then lying awake, hating himself for it. He didn't need a whole new routine. He had no room for one. So I gave him exactly one anchor. The moment he shut his laptop, before he stood up, before he walked to the kitchen or out of his office, 90 seconds of the long exhale, right there in the chair. That's it. That was the whole intervention. And within about 2 weeks, he told me the drive from his office to his dinner table stopped feeling like whiplash. He was actually arriving home, not just physically, but actually present. Same house, same kids, same business, different nervous system. So here's your anchor. When you shut the laptop, that's your cue. That's the bell. 90 seconds of the long exhale before you get up. You're not adding a task to an overloaded day. You're installing a doorway at the end of it. A line your body learns to recognize. On this side, work. On that side, home. Do that for 1 week and something starts to shift on its own because you finally stop fighting your body and started speaking its language. So let's bring this all the way home. You were never broken. You were never lazy. You were never weak. The reality is your nervous system was stuck in the on position, and no amount of willpower can override biology. But a long, slow exhale can, 90 seconds, the moment that laptop closes. Remember this, true energy isn't something you have to chase. It's what's left over when you finally stop letting the noise drain you. If this gave you language for something you've been feeling for years, something you maybe couldn't even name until now, go do the Common 7 Challenge. The link's right below this video. And then come find me in the next one, where we take on the next big lie, the belief that you have to earn your rest before you're allowed to take it. This is Dr. Sean. Make it a great day.